Okay, so Steve, you've had a sort of welcome break from playing, but now it's a really hectic end to the season. What are your thoughts going into it?
To be honest, I'd rather have played a game in this time than had the time off because the schedule we've got coming up is crazy. It really is. Not excuse making. We want a really strong end to the season, but the way the fixtures have fell, physically it's going to be so draining. We've got 5 out of 6 away games. 3 of those are probably the longest in some of the longest in football. Got something like 2,500 miles to cover. We've got about 65 hours on the coach. So, and as you say, we've got four games next week. Hardly any turnaround. Not a massive squad, but it's a massive challenge, and that's how we've got to look at it. We've got to look at the fact that we'll take this on as a challenge because not many teams have been through in this type of schedule. So, our aim is to surprise people and to people will be saying, well, they can't possibly wheel out four different starting 11s and keep everybody fresh. But that's the aim. That's a challenge for me. It's a huge challenge actually. I'm quite looking forward to it.
Have you got any past experience of a similar situation?
No, I mean I don't think I've ever even played Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday. But and as I said before, 4 of them being away as well. So as I said, it's going to be tough. The training schedule will have to be, sort of tailored to more rest than anything else. Getting the legs back. And as I said to the boys on Wednesday when we were training at Newcastle, I said even lads that aren't travelling, they might actually be starting the next game. We have to really shuffle. We have to really have a look at it. And Saturday against Bromley, probably my thoughts are going to be different to what they would be if we were playing Bromley. And then another game the following Saturday. So as I say, it's a challenge for me. It's a challenge for Mickey. It's a challenge for all the players. But it's one you've got to roll your sleeves up and get on with. I'm quite looking forward to it.
Yeah, as I say, it's been sort of spell away from playing. How's training been in that period?
Well, the weather's affected it again. So as I said before, we've been helped out again by our neighbours, Newcastle. So that's been good. We're going to get on the pitch today, which will be good. And then, as I say, next week's training will just be dictated to by how the lads look in between games. We need to do something, but it'll certainly be tailored down a little bit.
Bromley, you know all about them as well.
Absolutely, yeah. No, they've got good players. We know exactly the strengths and weaknesses now. We know that we can play on that surface down there and start really well, and we've got to react better to setbacks down there. But they're a good side. They've got the momentum of going to Wembley. They've got the momentum of still having a chance at the playoffs. But we've got our own agenda. We've got our agenda of trying to get as high up the league as we can for all ourselves. Everybody at the club's playing for the future. There's nobody contracted to next season, so including me. So everybody's got points to prove. So that's the good thing about it. Everybody will be playing for something.
Playing for a bit of revenge as well.
Yeah. I mean, you try not to look at it in those lines when you're managing, but you can't help but think, that they were the team that stopped us getting to Wembley, stopped everybody's dreams. So yeah, I mean, it would be great to start this run of games off with a win against Bromley.
Not travelling down today, spending the entire Friday travelling down. You're going down tomorrow. Is that taking into account your fixture schedule, or is it just?
I just thought, I'm trying to gauge any kind of advantage I can out of the situation. So I just think the less time that we spend on the bus and with each other and more time we can spend resting up and recuperating might just work. We'll see how it goes. I've done it before with teams. At Macclesfield, we always used to travel down on the Saturday to London games, albeit this is 4 hours further away. But yeah, we'll see how it works.
Fitness-wise, how's everyone looking going into tomorrow?
Yeah, everybody's looking good. Ben's trained, albeit only one day, so we'll have to gauge that as well. Last thing we want to do is rush people back because we've got so many games. That extra 2-3 days might make a big difference. So we as I say, we'll have to gauge it as we go.
You touched on it before, but this stage of the season, it's hard almost not to start speculating about what's going to happen going forward.
Yeah, I mean, every manager wants pre-season, every manager wants their own squad, and every manager wants to get things right and play their own system. And the majority of fitness and coaching and everything is done at the start of the season. So obviously I missed out on that last season. I sort of picked up in October. So yeah, but as you know, at the moment, you know, we can't look as far ahead because you know we haven't been able to do anything in that respect. So at the moment, all we can concentrate on is the rest of this season.
But I'm sure you would love a crack at the whip here, Gateshead, a full season.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but as I say, you know, these are things that I tend not to worry about, things that are out of my control. So as we stand, you know, my only remit at the moment, as we stand, is to finish the season as high as we can. And you know, if things change between now and then, you know, obviously you'll be the first to know.